Hey guys, it is John C. Morley here, serial entrepreneur. Welcome to IFYL. Great to be with you again. Tonight is Wednesday, October 5th. I was going to say September, October 5th. If you're new, you're going to see the QR code at the top right. Just take your phone app and point it at the QR code. Once you do that, you will actually see my link tree, and you can just push that on your phone. Again, once you just point your phone right at that app there, right at that QR code, you'll be able to get right to my link tree. It's really easy. You'll see that it highlights, and then you'll be able to get right to it. So really easy, really cool. If you have any trouble getting there, just go to believemeachieve.com. There's lots of great information to help you become a better version of yourself. You know how we roll every week. Starting on Saturday, we have a brand new master topic that rolls into Friday. And every day we try to get a little more granular with some more information to help you become a better version of yourself. Of course, if you are coming back, welcome back, my friends, colleagues, and wonderful esteemed associates. Thank you so much for supporting me from the bottom of my heart. Really appreciate you guys coming back and watching all this great content, soaking it up, sharing it with your colleagues and friends. And hopefully some of the new people will become loyal, just like all of you have been. All right, let's get right into that master topic, shall we? Everyone ready? Our master topic is how to brainstorm. We're on series episode 5. Now, all week we have been talking about how do we brainstorm, right? How do we brainstorm? If I said to you, John, how do you brainstorm? You might look at me funny and say, I have no clue. So brainstorming is a process, okay? It's a technique that allows us to captivate the creativity in our body. You can brainstorm by brainwriting, the technique a lot of people use. Maybe if you're on a team, the leader will ask you to just write about something for 5, 10, 50, 20 minutes, but don't stop writing. Whatever you do, you just keep writing. We talked about that the other night. Mind mapping, it's a visual way to organize all your ideas in a way. And mind mapping is a strategy designed to help you effectively brainstorm in a way that allows you to see all your thoughts on paper. You've probably seen it with balloons and lines and circles, and then other lines and other balloons connected to them. Rapid ideation. If you're in a time crunch and you need to generate as many ideas as possible, you should try rapid ideation. As the name suggests, the strategy focuses on getting as many ideas as possible gathered in as quick amount of time as possible. It's really easy to do, and set yourself a timer and you'll be amazed how much you can do. Round table brainstorming. So this is when a facilitator uses a brainstorming technique and has the team form a circle or sit around a table. The team leader will then introduce a topic. From there, the team members will go around in turns, stating their idea for the topic or potential solution to the problem that needs to be solved. The moderator of the team will record every single solution, and this will continue until there are absolutely no more ideas to be shared. Pretty cool. Virtual brainstorming, whether we're doing it online, Zooming, or other collaborative platform, Google, etc. That's another great way. Asking questions and starbursting. So while the name of brainstorming is not conventional, the results are pretty amazing. Starbursting focuses on asking questions about the topic instead of finding answers or ideas per se. So focusing on asking questions about the topic. So the ideal brainstorming strategy is to use is this one for complex and confusing topics. It works by the team leader introducing the topic and then the team members asking every single question they can think of in relation to the topic. Pretty cool. Because when you ask questions, guess what? You're going to get some answers, but you're going to get more questions. And those questions are going to leave some people with confusion, but it's actually going to help some people gain more clarity. One of my favorites is the stepladder brainstorming. This has been around for a really long time, and it's pretty effective. And let's talk a little bit about how it works. All right. So to conduct a stepladder brainstorming, everyone gathers in a room. The leader will then share the topic. After that, everyone will leave the room with the exception of 2 team members. Those team members, as we said before, will exchange their ideas, and then another member will be called into the room and asked to share their ideas. 2 members who began the discussion shouldn't speak until the new members have shared their input. Because remember, we always want to build upon what we have right now. We don't just want to go on what we think we know, right? We want to build on the new ideas. All right. So when you brainstorm, it's important to be very considerate. Some people, oh, my idea is better than yours. Nobody's idea is better than anyone. When we work together as a team, we're able to come up with some amazing conclusions and some pretty innovative ideas. It's when we get that big ego involved, and the ego says, you know what, I'm smarter than you. I have a better idea than you. No, you don't. But when we work together as a team, that's when it starts to make sense. And that's where I want to say the magic, yes, the magic happens. All right. So I want to know from you guys, how would you start a brainstorm? How? I've given you lots of ideas, right? You can brainstorm with pictures. It's a pretty common technique. Brainstorming comes in many different flavors, as we said, but you could look at pictures, and then from those pictures, you can just write, free associate whatever comes to your mind. The whole idea is to be as playful as you can, because when you're playful, you'll get more inspiration, you'll become more creative, and ideas will just flow to you that you didn't really believe were there. And that's because there is an open forum of no criticism, right? Everyone's here trying to help each other. And so when we get roadblocks, which can happen, it's okay. We just want to work with what we have. And later on, those roadblocks will actually be unlocked. That's pretty cool, isn't it? All right. So brainstorming itself is not difficult. What is difficult is the discipline to stay on path when you are brainstorming. That's really it. Because if you can brainstorm, then you can just keep finding new answers. So there's another great brainstorming technique. It's called Scamper. So this is an acronym, and it's known for quite a while. It works when we combine with the brain in a writing session. So Scamper stands for substitute, combine, adapt, modify, put, eliminate, and reverse. What would happen if we swapped X for Y? What would happen if we combined X and Y? How could we adapt this thing to a different context? How could we modify this product or service to add more value? Put to another use. What other uses might this project have? What could we remove from this project? Reverse. How might we reorganize this project to make it more effective? Use templates. Great way to do that, right? Another one of my favorites is the lighting decision jam. This is pretty cool. So it's a technique created by some friends at one of the design agencies called AJ and Smart and the lighting decision jam. It's a great way to brainstorm around a broad topic. And per them, and I'll quote, it's the perfect workshop to solve big problems quickly, close quote. So it helps you replace all those open-ended, unstructured meetings with a clear process instead of the never-ending saga of going around this endless loop and really getting nowhere. So the conversation has a flow of a checkout, and then there's an internal design process. There's organizing events, there's keeping up with competition, and there's improving sales flow. So there is some logic and some structure to this. Another one we talked about was rapid ideation, which is really good, and you definitely should work on that. Random word picker, also called free association. If I give you a word such as meetups, what do you think about? Online, events, networking, people, ideas, brand. Great, you get the idea. There's also something called the idea napkin. So the idea napkin encourages a vast variety of things. It allows brainstorming participants to enrich their ideas by applying a structured approach, allowing for better assessment. And so it's pretty cool because it allows the brainstorming people to basically connect and find other ways to move things around. Now, there's reverse brainstorming. Simple, effective. Instead of brainstorming solutions to one problem, you brainstorm the problems. So let's say we're going to talk about launching this brand new product to market. So let's brainstorm the actual problems that could happen. Like, how can we, handle those? So it gives people a chance to get a different perspective and to be that fly on the wall before a challenge happens. There's also the pitch canvas. It's a brainstorming tool to help entrepreneurs think through their pitches to investors. You probably have heard about it before. How Now Wow is a tool you can use to brainstorm ideas and organize them based on their originality and ease of implementation. So how is used to describe ideas that are innovative but not yet feasible. Now refers to ideas that are familiar, easy to implement, and proven to work well. Wow describes ideas that are new but still easy to implement. Okay, let's review that. How is used to describe ideas that are innovative but not yet feasible. Now refers to ideas that are familiar, but they're easy to implement. And wow, ideas that are new and easy to implement. So the how is used again to describe ideas that are innovative but not yet feasible. That's important. So one of my favorites is storyboarding. It's a sequence of illustrations that are used to develop a story. A lot of business people use storyboarding to understand and map customer experiences, and the technique is very influential for aligning your team, pitching ideas, understanding the customer's journey, and so much more that you would definitely want to check this out. 6 thinking hats. So encourages you to wear different hats and think about a problem from various angles available based on the data you have. Use your intuition. For example, are you the client? Are you the manufacturer? Are you, let's say, are you the person with the problem? Are you the person that is looking for a new way to do something? So you can kind of change this around. And I think that is really, really cool. The last one I want to talk to you about tonight is called Brainnetting, Netting. It's still brainstorming over the internet, but there are a lot of creative ways to do it. You can do group calls, chat apps, video conferencing, and much more. So despite how you do it, it's all virtual. You can even have an online whiteboard to record your ideas and sketch it out. It's kind of fun. It's different. And it's going to get people thinking about things that they usually wouldn't. See, that's another main thing. If we're not getting flow, let's change how we're doing things a little bit or a lot, and we'll see that our ideas are going to flow, not just from us, but from other people. Ladies and gentlemen, I am John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur. It's been a privilege, been a pleasure, been an honor to be with you this amazing evening. I hope you will like, love, and support my channel. Definitely comment below. Are you brainstorming? If not, why? Tag your friends, colleagues, and associates. Share this out with everyone you know on social media. And then be sure to go to my YouTube channel, John space E space Morley space serial entrepreneur, and look for that key phrase to help keep our content free. Click on that PayPal link and make the choice to buy my team and I a nice, delicious cup of hot chocolate, a savory slice of watermelon, or a refreshing cold drink. Either way, we'll be grateful for those pennies and dollars. We'll invest them into new hardware, new technology, new equipment, new software, even new facilities to give you the most jaw-dropping, motivational content to empower you for the fuel to change your life if you really want to. I will see you guys tomorrow, Thursday, with a whole other episode with more tips about brainstorming. I hope you'll be there. We will see you guys tomorrow. So take care.